sons and daughters of St. Lucia, love the land that gave us birth, land of beaches, hills and valleys, fairest isle of all the earth. Wheresoever you may roam, love, oh love, your island home. Honorable Lord Theophilus, our Minister of Tourism, our representative from Yancy Charles's office, our distinguished Chef Nina Compton, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Mamai Setlisi, bonjour. Friends, good morning. I wish to first off extend mine and my government's sincere condolences to the Boston community and the family of Mayor Tom Menino. It is indeed a sad time for us to be here in Boston, but we're happy in the sense that we're here, that we are afforded the opportunity to express our condolences. We have a reasonably large St. Lucian population here in Boston, and as our folks reach out, they pursue opportunities, they pursue life, they pursue love. They find themselves in Boston. And being here, I'm certain we all share in that pain, in that loss. So I would like to extend our sincere condolences. The purpose of our flag raising ceremony, as our Master of Ceremonies indicated earlier, it has to do with celebrating this inaugural direct flight out of Boston into St. Lucia in some way. But also, it's an opportunity for us to coalesce St. Lucians, bring St. Lucians together. We know we're quite a few of us here. We have some scholars, and here we have Miss Whitney Henry, a Harvard scholar from St. Lucia, and we're happy that she chose to be here, and she's making St. Lucia very proud. Thanks, Miss Henry. However, this event, I'm hoping, could lead to St. Lucians becoming a lot more focused here. St. Lucians taking advantage of the opportunities that are afforded them here. Some of us, we come, and if we're pursuing life, or love for that matter, we appear to make our focus very narrow. It's simply what we came to do, that's what we do. But I think having landed in Boston, we need to open our eyes to the other opportunities. We need to immerse ourselves more in the Boston community. Be part of it, contribute to its development, just as we're contributing to our own personal development. And this is what I'd like to see. As we develop ourselves here, we also help to develop this second home that we've adopted. And in adopting that second home, I'm hoping that we don't forget the first home, because ultimately what I'd like to see is a bridge built between Boston and St. Lucia. And herein we have JetBlue providing us a perfect platform, a perfect mechanism for building that bridge. So it is my hope we take advantage of that opportunity. We have weekly flights initially. I'm hoping it could get to daily flights, and that many more Bostonians visit St. Lucia, just as many more St. Lucians visit Boston. So we have a perfect exchange of culture, we have a perfect exchange of our economies, we have a perfect exchange of our lives and our well-being. Sorry. With these few words, let me again welcome and say thanks to everyone for being here. Mamai Setlisi? Vive la Setlisi! Vive Boston! Thank you.
Thank you, Consul General. It's my pleasure now to welcome to the podium our official guest, our guest of honor, all the way from St. Lucia, the Honorable Lon Theophilus, who is the Minister of Tourism and Creative Industries.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to join our Council General in extending the sympathies of the government and people of St. Lucia to the citizens of Boston at this time. And whilst we join them in sorrow and in mourning, it indeed is another occasion for us, because as we mark the passage of one great contributor to the city of Boston, we mark the growth and blossoming of a relationship between the city of Boston and the government and people of St. Lucia through this inaugural flight, which starts as of tomorrow. One of the things we note through this presence of the St. Lucian community is that St. Lucia has one of its proud exports as being the people of St. Lucia. And the people of St. Lucia have contributed in many ways towards the development of the community of Boston. And by this extension, we've managed to develop a certain demand for the destination through this very contribution. And we hope that this contribution can grow from strength to strength within the coming years. So I'm hoping that with this occasion, and as we receive the citation from the city, what this does is that it marks the official business relationship, whilst there has been an unofficial one for many years to come. We want to thank the community. I want to thank you for turning out today. And I hope that this relationship is one which can grow from strength to strength. Thank you.
I now invite Ms. Lynette Fraser from the Consulate Office, the Mayor's Office, to officially provide the proclamation to Honorable Minister Theophilus.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are you?
Good afternoon.
I want to welcome you to City Hall Plaza. But first, I want to take a moment before I read the citation from the Boston City Council. If we can bow our heads to mourn our beloved Mayor Thomas and Menino, that would greatly be appreciated. Let's take a few minutes. I want to welcome all of you here again, and especially the Honorable Thorne Theophilus. I told him I was going to have a very difficult time with this one, but we welcome you here, sir. So if you can come and stand by me, I'm here on behalf of Boston City Councilor Charles Yancey. My name is Lynette Fraser, and I am the Chief of Staff, but we want to honor you for coming here to this great city to visit us, and hope you will come back again. All right. So from the Boston City Council, Mayor, Boston City Councilor Charles Yancey and the entire City Council to honor the Honorable Lorne Theophilus, Minister of Tourism and Creative Industry from St. Lucia. Whereas the St. Lucian community of Boston, during the month of November 2014, commemorates the launch of direct tourism and economic development between the city of Boston and St. Lucia. And whereas the island nation of St. Lucia is located between the Caribbean Sea and the Northern Atlantic Ocean, north of Trinidad and Tobago. And whereas tourism is St. Lucia's main source of jobs and income, accounting for 65% of its GDP, and the island's main source of foreign exchange earnings. And whereas Boston St. Lucia's community has contributed and will continue to contribute greatly to the culture, diversity, and rich history of the city of Boston. And whereas the St. Lucian community of Boston has established and distinguished itself between the efforts of community participation in businesses and community organizations, be it therefore resolved that the Boston City Council, in meeting assembled, congratulates Honorable Lorne Theophilus for efforts to improve the economic relationship between St. Lucia and the city of Boston, and be it further resolved that the Boston City Council, in meeting assembled, proclaim this day as St. Lucia's Tourism Day in the city of Boston. Welcome.
got the word.
She got to be word.
Yeah. It's in my hand. My hand's
Oh, your hand. Really?
My name is Charles Yancey. I've had the honor and privilege of representing the people of Boston, including many constituents from St. Lucia.
That's right.
And I'm just thrilled to be here today celebrating this partnership and recognizing the heritage and the history of St. Lucia. We believe that Boston belongs to everyone in this town. We want to celebrate everyone's culture, particularly those of our sisters and brothers from the Caribbean, St. Lucia, because it truly enriched the entire city of Boston. And as I tell all of our newly arrived immigrants or those who immigrated hundreds of years ago, walk around in the city of Boston like your own, because it is your city. You make it rich because of your presence here
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Profiting the launch of the inaugural JetBlue direct flight out of Boston to St. Lucia. You know, we chose to, mobilize St. Lucians in a way of allowing them to get to know that event. And we have our flag raising ceremony. Also, it is our hope that that could be the catalyst from which St. Lucians here in that part of the world could come together and do things in a collective manner.
It has been said that the diaspora gives a lot of work to unite St. Lucians. What is you doing as a Council General? What is your office doing to try to see how we could bridge the gap and try to have everybody come under one roof?
Well, it's outreach events like this one. Okay, we host a number of town hall meetings to educate our people on opportunities available to them here in the U.S. because there are quite a few, and I'm not happy with the way they utilize and take advantage of these opportunities. So we have these kinds of events, I mean our celebratory activities, Shaniqua, All Independence and so on. These we use to try and gel people, bring people together, and so that they in turn could be more sensitive to things happening at home, and that we could move forward as a united front.